Hello, fellow humans. I am Luke, and today I am a sheep in wolf's clothing, or a wolf in sheep's clothing. Either way, I'm among the innocent, and this is a stricken tale. How do I play? Well, firstly, I play by not going deaf. That's a strong start usually on how to play video games. So, default left, examine, movement, crouch, inventory, notebook space. That should be doable. The bar on the far left is barely visible. That one is barely visible now. God damn, this is a dark game. I can do this, but I don't see anything. Oh wow, this is a game where I don't know what it used to be, but I remember playing horror games before that. Me changing the gamma didn't do anything under recording for some reason. Well, welcome to Chapter 1.
The autumn night is calm and crisp in the town of Williamsburg.
Okay, that's exceedingly silent.
Stillness is interrupted by a distant shouting match. Peter York and Stephanie Jacobs are arguing again. God damn it, just tell me what's on your mind, Peter pleads with his girlfriend. Her response, it's not that simple, Pete. Just listen, please. We have important things to talk about, but you need to calm down first. I can't, he cries. Fine, Steph fumes. She admits defeat once more. Pete's stoicism, an unmovable force when he gets like this. Fine. Pete storms out of the house, slamming the door behind him. He needs to cool off. He's trembling. Steph, alone and furious with Pete for another of his childish outbursts, has a lot to think about. Pete jumps on his motorcycle and tears off into the night. Some time passes. Pete cruises along the roads of this quiet part of the world. The country air soothes his nerves. His anxiety begins to simmer to a cool hum now that the confrontation with Steph has slid to the back of his mind. Backed by the calmness washing over him, Pete is filled with a sudden sense of adventure. He turns up a dusty mountain road. The road winds up into the rocky surrounds, its breadth growing narrow as the looming mountains reach taller. Without warning, the ground begins to tremble. Rocks above dislodge from their ancient positions, cascading down and around Pete. He loses control, his bike wobbling like a drunk. It spins out from under him and he is flung to the ground. Pete awakens, slowly, groggily. The rocks have fallen in behind him. Together with the high canyon walls, they block his return. His bike lies there, a twisted, useless wreck. Ahead is an open farm gate, and the road continues across a bridge. If he can find a telephone or help, his knee protests as he lurches onwards. He heads off, through the gate, across the bridge. A log cabin is up ahead. There are no lights on, and the area bears a grave stillness.
And also bears.
Pete approaches the cabin and knocks on the front door. No answer. He knocks again, more forcefully. Still no response. He creeps open the door. The inside is dark and musty. His footprints leave impressions in the dust as he walks inside. Hello? Anyone? Pete is alone. His damaged knee gives in to its injuries and Pete collapses to the floor. His energy is sapped and he needs to rest. A dilapidated couch in the room looks like a luxury compared to sleeping outside, so he decides to lie down. just for a while.
The whole initial arguing was very necessary to the story. You couldn't have just started with, he's driving down the road. No, 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 no. You see, we needed more random drama for no reason. So we got a fight. I hope that fight is vitally important to the gameplay from here on out. I don't have a mouse. A sudden crashing noise wakes you from a sweaty nightmare. Your clothes are soaked through. Wait, click, or press any key to continue. Well, first, I think the audio's gotta go up again. Because I always hate when the main menu sound is just not indicative of the rest of the game. Pete, my leg. I need to get out of here. Steph will be worried. No, take the... Oh, it's not what I thought it was. Never mind. An old countertop gas stove that would have been cheap even for its time. It's covered in grime and solidified grease. Chopped firewood is piled up beneath the sink. It appears to be slightly rotten. You've picked up an item! Hooray! I got rotten firewood! Achievement! I've always wanted one. This is your inventory. Items you own are automatically used with a left click. Oh, that's real good. Bit OP, but real good. Ah, I see, we're doing amnesia, but worse. I can't chuck it. Why can't I chuck it? Hyah! Hyah! Zero force, weak noodle arms I have. A shelf filled with assorted tins, jars and containers. The most recent expiry date is the mid-1990s. Sacks. They're sacks of flour. It's locked. Should there be voices here? Doesn't seem to be locked. I can't get a door open. Yeah, I thought that might happen. These are very strange pictures. They're pictures of a cut out hole. Who'd put that up? How there? Oh, mystery solved. This leaves because the roof broke. Parenting book. Okay. A Parent's Guide by Professor D. Bell. As nice as the painting is, I'm no art thief. You let me decide who you are, alright? I'm the new voice in your head now. And you gotta listen to what I say. Mrs. Rogers, following our discussion of your son Charlie, it is my belief that the boy is in need of help, the likes of which I cannot provide. I recommend that you bring him to my good friend, Associate Dr. Henry Barneswell, a doctor who specializes in matters of the brain. I strongly urge you to seek help for the boy, and indeed your whole family. Please don't hesitate to contact my room should you have need of anything further. Okay, what did he have? I hope he wasn't gay. Ooh. Better put him on shock treatment for that. Okay, I have a grand total of some things. And no clue where to go. Why can't this be like Stanley Parable, where the narrator is everywhere? Couchon? Steer sofa, would you like a couchon? There you go. Oh, couch. Sorry, you're not a sofa. Thought it could take another ounce of weight. Can't believe that. You slept on there, mate. Oh, I broke some poor sap's couch. And that wasn't apparently even the solution to any puzzle. Does it open now? No. What the fuck is happening here? Like, I'm pressing forward slightly. Whoop. And I'm sliding. Pressing back slightly. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop. Okay, something's funky there. I tip a little remains in kindling bucket into the fireplace. Okay, I light a fire. The hell's the point of that? I've achieved nothing. Can I no longer move this cushion? There. Move it into the fireplace. Yes, we did it. No. I mean, ideally you put a large pot into the fireplace. Although this one appears to be compromised by the rug. Got it. There we go. Some nice wood soup. That'll cheer me up. Spice up your life. 100 fun, spicy recipes. Or hundreds of fun, spicy. By O Hunter. Well, not really, mate, because we can't get out. Yummy food for the whole family by B Wall. All these names feel like puns. Can I drag the flour? There's flour and fire. That'll do something. Dad's to-do list. Chop firewood, fix the washing line. More petrol for generator. Replace valves on gas tank. Help child live treehouse. Oh, key. Okay, we can go down, which is gonna be a great idea. Into cellars, famously the safest place in a creepy house that you got into, locked into. What? No need to breathe that heavily, mate. We just went down the stairs. Jeez. You shouldn't have had that extra donut before you left on your motorcycle. Oh. Maybe it was the human remains. Skeleton remains what appears to be a woman. Why is this a woman? Something in its hand. Well, turn it over then. Jeez. Don't be a pussy. Why is this a woman? I don't see any boobs. Microphone is connected to radio. I need to hook up a power source. And there's a repair guide here. Oh god, I don't. Do I need to repair this? What the fuck? Oh, I don't have anything. Okay, so this is pointless. Can't seem to find a way to open the box. How peculiar. How peculiar indeed. Ha ha. This is a truly strange turn of events. I cannot open the enclosed metal box. I have used my teeth. I have used my hands. And it doesn't appear to work. It appears a thick chain and padlock is locking me inside, into the murder house. Just holding on to some... Oh, there, bag. There, thank you. So there's an assortment of marbles, which I can now use here. Brilliant. I take a coin. I have a coin now. Brilliant. Do I fix radios with coins? If you spend currency, you can get people to help you fix things. A coin is a great power source. Fuck am I gonna do with a coin now? Anyone here need a coin? Oh! Let there be light. That's not quite how you turn on lamps, but... Oh! I now see blood. This really is a murder house. What do I do with the damn coin? If I get a second one, I can lie down, put them on my eyes, and Charon can take me away. That's a hidden ending of the game. How the fuck did I do that? It's like I suddenly got new powers. Oh shit, let's go. I am the lockpicking lawyer. Welcome to another episode of the lockpicking lawyer. Today we use a coin to break the most secure padlock in existence. A is for atrophy. What? That's random. Are these batteries? No, they're fishy eats. Ah yes, of course, that's... Really, I've added that to my notebook. Child's drawing. Brilliant. Just what I wanted. No, can't do anything with the supposed dog leash.